Hello everyone, welcome back to the show. And our next guest is Maciel Cora, speaking to us about the treatment of veterans. Everyone welcome Maciel. Okay everyone, for those who don't know, Maciel is in the Reserves Corps as a soldier in the Army. And one question I have for you, and I'm sure the audience would like to know is, going into the military or when you leave, do you expect to find a job? Do you expect to have hardships? Or?
Well, coming straight out, it was just like applying, and then about a few weeks after, I found a job, but it's not the case for everyone.
So how do you feel about the way that veterans are treated today in the U.S.?
Well, coming out, it was like different reactions. Some people like really were thankful, great American pride, and were happy with the work that I did. And then some people were just like, oh, thank you, like indifferent about it. Some people just simply didn't care who I was.
So right now, I'm gonna play a video for you, and I just want you to tell me how you feel about it.
All right, next stop is Jollibee here in Union City. Just gonna walk in there and see if they're offering the discount. Maybe get a little food.
Nice.
Do you offer a military discount?
Wow, that is so rude. Also, you think you're entitled because you're in the military and you deserve all these special privileges.
It's not a privilege. It's a discount. A privilege is getting to go home. To go home to your family every night. To go home in a free country. Because some people give up their privileges so that people like you can have them. I'm really sorry about that.
I don't want to order anything anymore.
Okay, so like I said before, just tell me any comments you have on it.
First, it kind of angers me how that woman reacted. Like, you don't know what kind of hardships that veteran was going through. So to say that he just automatically thinks that he's entitled is like, you don't know that, like, you don't know what they go through. And like you said, it is a privilege to live in a country like this and to be able to like go to whichever like fast food restaurant that you want to and go eat, because for months at a time he's not getting that type of luxury. And I applaud the people who work there for staying calm, because who knows how I would have reacted in that situation.
Okay. To the show. My next guest I will be introducing is Alex Avila.
Sorry.
So Alex, my first question for you is what position did you hold in the Army, and has it helped you coming back home to find a job?
Well, I worked with shooting bombs and other types of armaments, and honestly, it's been really difficult to find a job as a result of that. There aren't really any positions where it's just like, anybody can shoot a bomb, like this is a job for you. It's really hard to get a normal job when my credentials are things that really don't fit any specific area of something that I want to go into now.
So how did you feel coming out from the military?
Honestly, it was a really hard transition. The difference between the structure that we have in the military and regular civilian life is something that I was really uncomfortable with at first, because I'm a very regimented person, and because of that, I liked having a plan, and the military gave me the opportunity to have a plan every day of exactly what we were going to do, and I felt a little lost at first when I came back into the civilian world because I didn't have the same structure that I had while I was in the military.
And do you think anyone helped you?
No, I didn't receive any help. It was just kind of on my own. Like, it was kind of expected of me. Well, he knows what he's doing. He's been doing this for X many years. He's an adult. He can handle himself. And honestly, I didn't. I was scared. I was out of my element. I had no idea what I was doing.
Okay, folks. So the next person that I'm going to introduce is Alex's wife, Evie Avila. Everyone, welcome Evie. question there is for you is, how did you feel when your husband was in the Army?
Well, when he was active duty, we weren't really together then, we weren't married. But after we had gotten married, he left the Army, and it was a lot easier to like transition into life.
Okay, that's awesome. So I'm just gonna read this article here, and I want you to tell me how you feel about it. There is an unresolved debate amongst organizations and professionals already working with veterans as to whether intervention should be based on a treatment or rehabilitation model. Without doubt, services that only provide the narrow range of evidence-based treatments for specific disorders, such as PTSD, in isolation and fail to address other psychological and wider social issues, will fail to address the needs of many individuals with problems associated with social inclusion, education, relationships, employment, accommodation, and finance. One size will rarely fit all, but the ethos of any model of veterans care has important implications for the lead agency in respect of determining whether service provision should be. Joint ventures between statutory services and the voluntary sector is a frequently vaunted but seldom successfully realized aspiration. Perhaps alliances formed among agencies to help to improve services for veterans, each complementing the other without competing with each other's strengths, might provide an effective model of collaboration with wider applicability. Sorry. So.
All right, well, I think that they're right in saying that one size will not fit all, because everybody's issues coming out of the military are not the same.
Right.
Sometimes, I was very fortunate to have a home secured. Some people have jobs secured. Some people, the scenarios vary, and honestly, what we need varies too, because not only will what we need coming out of the war, or I apologize, and any type of military action, it'll differ. The tangible things like a house or money or something like that, but also our emotional needs, because we didn't all go through the same things. We didn't all have to cope with the same things. We weren't equipped to handle the same things. And as a result of that, our treatments aren't going to be the same.
Right.
How do you feel?
I agree with you. Like, everyone doesn't, like, you don't react to the same thing the same way. Everyone's different, and so, like, the way that they're going about this, I think, is the right thing.
Okay. Well, thank you both for coming on the show today, and let's just give them all a warm round of applause. Okay, folks, we'll be right back after this break. Stay tuned.
What's it like? Just hearing the voices.
Don't go there. It's terrifying. I was always the prettier one, but guess what, Ellie? I'll always be crazier than you. PTSD is real.
And it makes the military look bad.
I wanted to prove to you that you were wrong.
Wrong about what?
About me.
I don't want people looking at me like I'm crazy.
In the arms of the angel, fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room and the endlessness.
Hi, I'm Annette Rodriguez. Please say that you'll be the answer for the innocent veterans who have suffered and are still suffering now. The veterans who need your help. For only $15 a month, you can help provide medical care, food, shelter, and love. So please, call 1-800-HELP-VET. Every cent counts, especially yours. So, that was today's show. I'm grateful that all of you have come out to listen and to support me. See you next time.